Support and resistance does not work. It does not work. It's a flawed concept from the beginning. And let me tell you something. All the traders in this industry who are truly profitable, who are making the lion's share of the profit, they are not using support and resistance. In fact, they're using the complete opposite of that. They're using something called liquidity. In this video, I'm going to teach you what support and resistance is, why it doesn't work, and why you should be using liquidity instead. Right, so if you're anything like me, you probably watched loads of YouTube videos where they all said the same thing, right? They said we have a key low here, and this is really good support, right? And they said that if price touches it, like this, it will bounce off like that, right? Nice and easy trade. And you'd think trading would be that simple. You think it'd be that simple to come on the charts, you would buy price as soon as it gets this low, you'd put your stop loss wherever the guru said, literally like around here, and you'd be safe, right? You'd get a massive risk to reward ratio and trading was super easy. That's what they all say. And let's see what actually happens, right? Let's see what actually happens in live markets. So let's play this price action. Does price respect it at all? No, right? No, not at all. Let's just clean this up, right? What actually happens, so remove all this, what actually happens is that price comes straight through this low. See this low? It smashes right through this low, all the way through it. Now, why does price do that? Why does price always disrespect these support and resistance levels? Why does it always do that? The reason it does that is because there's something called liquidity at these highs and lows. Now, what is liquidity? Liquidity is resting stop loss orders. So let's mark this out and make it a bit more obvious. So right here, we have something called liquidity. Now, liquidity is just a way of saying, where would people's stop loss orders be, right? And it's so important that you understand this. So please make sure you're paying attention, because out of everything in trading, and I've been trading for probably about 3 years, right, of solid, like, intense trading, this is the concept that made me profitable, right? This is the concept that I use today, right? I still use this concept. This is what made me profitable. And what it really is, what liquidity really is imagine support and resistance, where here, right, at this support, people would buy and put their stop loss orders here. Liquidity flips it on its head. It's support and resistance flipped on its head. Instead of, hoping and praying that price will come to this level and just bounce off like that willy-nilly, instead of just hoping and praying, what we're going to do instead is we're going to target these lows. We're going to target that low, right? Because we know, and you'll see this a lot in price action, that price is likely to come and smash through these levels, and then it could reverse afterwards, right? Because how many times has this happened to you where there's been a good support level, right? And instead of price bouncing off like that, like you would expect, what price actually does is it comes like this, it comes all the way down, takes out your stop loss, which would have been around here, and then quickly goes off like that. Right, so you get the direction right, but the support doesn't hold. The reason it does not do that is because of the concept called liquidity. Now, liquidity, like I said, it's where the resting stop loss orders are. Now, why is that important? Why is liquidity even important? The reason it's important is because these markets do not move for retail traders like me and you. We do not have enough money to move the markets, but there's an entity that does. And by entity, I mean a group of banks, hedge funds, large institutions, and they are called smart money, right? And this is such a key concept. You probably hear about this on YouTube, right? Smart money are large banks, large funds, and large institutions. Now, why does that matter? There's two reasons why it matters. First of all, they actually move price. And by move price, I mean all this candlestick here on the daily chart and on all time frames. It's smart money actually moving, right? They move price because they've got billions and billions and billions worth of dollars, to actually put into these markets. We only, we don't have much money to actually move price. So smart money, they move the markets. Now, smart money, they can't trade the 5-minute chart. They can't trade the 1-minute chart. What they can do, and what they always need to do, is they need to get their orders filled. Right? And stay with me here, because it's super important. Because if you can understand this concept, like, you can be profitable and you can get the direction of the market right all the time. They need to get their orders filled. Now, that means, right, because they've got billions of dollars worth of, in this case, GBPUSD, that they want to get into the move. They need someone else who's going to sell. So let's say they want to buy, right? Let's say they want to buy GBPUSD. They want to buy billions of dollars worth of GBPUSD. What they need is a seller who has billions of dollars worth of GBPUSD, right? That's what they need. They don't need me and you selling to them. They need someone who's got billions of dollars who can take the other side of that move, right? Because as you know, for every buyer, there needs to be a seller. And they need to come together. For every seller, there needs to be a buyer. So smart money is looking for, where are there going to be lots of stop loss orders? Where is there going to be lots of money, right? Because where the money is where the market goes. So at this low here, right, which some traders will call support, but we're going to call liquidity. We're going to call it liquidity because this is how the markets actually move. And believe it or not, there are large funds that use support and resistance. Now, they're not very profitable and they have a tiny win rate, around 20%. But when they are right, they get like a huge move. So like here, right? They'll target like a 10 risk to reward ratio, but they'll be wrong consistently so many times. You don't want to be that. You want to have a high win rate and a decent risk reward ratio. You don't want to have a super low win rate and, you know, 1 in every 10 trades you finally win. You don't want that because it's really hard psychologically. So we know at this low, remember on the daily chart, and, you know, this works on all time frames, but we know at this low, there's lots of stop loss orders here. Lots of stop loss orders here. So that entity called smart money, those who have billions who actually need to get into the market, they're going to drive price down to these lows, right, and trigger all these stop loss orders. All these stop loss orders here are going to get triggered, right? Remember support and resistance. Remember support. Everyone says to put your stop loss at the low because it's nice and safe. Smart money is going to use that against you. They're going to use that against you. They're going to come here. They're going to take out your stop loss and then continue off like that, right? That's what price is going to do. And, you know, and it can either keep continuing down or price could do this, right? And you probably see this all the time, right? This used to happen to me all the time when I first got into trading. People would say, and let me give you the bearish example. Let's just say this was good resistance, right? People would say this is really good resistance. Let's mark this up. People would say this is a key high, right? Key resistance here. That price will not break it. And that all you have to do is wait for price to bounce up and short it like that, right? Like, how many times do you hear that? People would say, it's so you literally do this. Trading would be this easy, right? You short around there, you have a really tight stop loss, and you aim for whatever risk reward ratio. What actually happens, and you probably have this all the time, is price will come up, take out your stop loss around here, and then quickly reverse, right? Now, for getting support and resistance, this right here is called a liquidity sweep. Now, why do we call it a liquidity sweep? We call it a sweep because price only went up here. The only reason price would come up here is to take out stop loss orders and then quickly reverse, right? And remember, when stop loss orders are triggered, it allows smart money to start buying, or in this case, selling, which they actually want to do. Okay, so how can you actually use this in your trading, right? It's all well and good me saying this, but how can you actually use this to make money? And this was the light bulb moment for me. This was the light bulb moment for me that literally made me a profitable trader, right? It's the exact same concept I use today. And, you know, I figured this out probably about 2 years ago, or maybe like a year and a bit ago. And, you know, this changed everything in my trading. So make sure you're paying attention. You know, get off social media, really listen to this part, How do we make money? How do we actually make money in these financial markets? We forget about support and resistance. We do not use it. It does not work. I'm telling you, please listen to me. It does not work. Save your time. What we're going to do instead is we're going to flip it on its head and we're going to target the support and resistance levels, right? And we're going to refer to them as liquidity. These are key liquidity pools. Now, liquidity just means how easy it is to get in and out of a trade. That's all it is. So we know at this low here, right? So we've already talked about this low. We know at this low here, there's going to be lots of traders, just like me and you were, who think this is good support. They think that price is going to come here, it's going to bounce off and do that. So they've got their stop loss orders here, they've got their limit orders here, so they're ready to buy, and they've got their stop loss orders here. There is lots of money at this low, right? Lots of money, lots of stop loss orders here, lots of money here. What that means is that price is going to come and take out this low. And by take out this low, it's going to breach the low. And then what happens afterwards, it could come up like this, or it could go down. Does not matter. How we're actually going to use this to make money is we're going to target these lows. This is so important. We're going to target key highs and key lows where we know stop loss orders are going to be, where we know money is going to be. Because that is why you've been losing. It was why I was losing for so long, is because the markets will come, it will take out these lows, and then they'll either reverse or continue down. But there's lots of money at this. There's lots of money at this low, and the market will move where the money is. So we're going to look for shorts. We're only going to look to short. And just look at this, right? This is the daily chart, and this works on all markets. Crypto, indices, stocks, forex, anything, even commodities, gold, all of that stuff. And look at this market, right? Look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the daily chart, right? We've got 5 aggressive, strong, down close candles. If you were shorting in this, you'd make so much money. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep shorting until we target this low. Right, until this low is taken, and then we'll just sit back and wait for a bit. But we're just going to target this low. Right? This is where the market's actually going to go for. It's going to go for this low. Lots of liquidity, the market's going to go for this low. And we're just going to short. Now, you don't have to trade the daily chart, right? I'm not saying trade the daily chart. But on the 5-minute chart, you use whatever entry you like, right? You might use an indicator, EMA, VWAP, even level 2, or, like me, I use price action. Whatever you use, as long as you're targeting these lows and these highs, these key liquidity pools where all the stop loss orders are, where all the money is, you will be a profitable trader and you'll get the direction right so many times. Right, so let's just get the lower time frames and quickly see what price action would actually look like. Okay, so here we are on the 5-minute chart, and here's that daily support, or what we're now referring to as liquidity. And we know there's lots of orders here, lots of money, lots of stop loss orders at this key level here, right? This key level 1.26143. Lots of stop loss orders there. Now, we know, right, because like we discussed, we know that price will move for these highs and lows. It will move for wherever the stop loss orders are to allow smart money to get their positions in. So we are bearish and we're targeting this low. Right, we're targeting this key low here. And this is such a good example. So if you can understand this, you can be profitable. This is such a good example. It essentially sums up all of trading. Sums up all of trading and all of liquidity into one like perfect example. So right here, there's lots of like almost equal highs, right? You got one high here, one high here, one high here, and one high here, right? And what does the textbook say that this is? Instead of using it, let's use this one instead. What does the textbook say that this usually is? It says that this here is usually good resistance, right? Usually good resistance. And we've heard this all the time. And I remember hearing about this all the time when I started off trading. And what they would say is that price would, let's say, because it's come down like this, it will come up and then quickly go down like that, right? It'll quickly come down like that. And your stop loss can be very safe at these highs. Very safe at these highs. Now, what actually happens here, let's make this a bit more obvious. What actually happens is, you see this wick? See how price wicks up, right? Takes out all these stop loss orders here. All these stop loss orders that would have been here. Price comes, wicks up, and then instantly reverses. Instantly reverses. Like, how many times has that happened to you? Where your stop loss is right here, you think it's nice and safe, price comes up, literally takes out your stop loss, instantly reverses in your direction, right? How many times has that happened to you? Probably all the time, right? It used to happen to me all the time, and it was so frustrating. And the reason why it happens is because price isn't coming to this level to bounce off, right? Price is not coming up here just so it can bounce off randomly off this key level. The reason it's coming here is so it can take out whoever's got their stop loss orders here, whoever has money in the markets, right? Who is ever trying to short here, so smart money and other traders can actually get into the move, right? Now, what does that mean? What does that actually mean? Because people are looking to short GBPUSD, right? They will have their stop loss orders here. These stop loss orders here are buy stop loss orders. Why is it a buy stop loss order? Because they've sold, right? Because they're shorting, right? Remember, because they've sold here, what that means is to get out of their position, they're going to have to buy it back. If you sell something in the market, you have to buy it back. If you buy something, you have to sell it, right? Very simple. If you buy something and you want to get rid of it, you got to sell it. And in the markets, if you want to sell something, you got to buy it back. So there are buy stop loss orders here. What does that mean? It means, let's just clear this out. It means once price comes up to this level here, it will trigger all these stop loss orders here. It will trigger all these buy stop loss orders here. They will buy. These traders here who are trying to short, right, who are trying to follow support and resistance, they will short, price will come here, it will trigger all their stop loss orders, and it will force price up. It will force price up. And what that means is that smart money traders, i.e. those who use liquidity, can start to short. Why can they start to short? Because these traders here, their stop loss is going to force them to buy. They're forced to buy, and like I said, for every buyer, there's got to be a seller, right? And smart money are happy now. They're very happy because all these stop loss orders have been triggered. All these traders here are forced to buy back their position. They're forced to buy back their position, and then they can sell. Smart money can just sell. They can sell, and you can see the market's here accumulating orders, and then bam, drops massively. And where does it drop to? Look at this. Where does it drop to? It drops straight to this area here, takes out that liquidity, and then it just consolidates. Right, it just consolidates because it's a Friday. We've taken out the key liquidity pool. Nothing else for price to do. And just look at that, right? Look how textbook this is, right? And there's still going to be some people who are going to watch this video and then they're going to still trade support and resistance. Look at this, right? Look how the market comes just down here, just enough to take out everyone who has their stop loss orders in this level and then consolidates. Just enough for smart money who sold here, right? Remember, they sold here, so they can buy back their positions here. Because all the other traders here are going to have to buy back their positions because that's what their stop loss is doing, right? Nice and easy. This is how the markets actually move. You want to flip support and resistance on its head, right? Support and resistance is only good for actually targeting, right? Let me tell you, I don't know any profitable trader who uses support and resistance. This is how you actually trade. It's how all the pros trade. What you do is you target key highs and key lows, key areas where there'll be supposed support, right, that will be here, and supposed resistance. What you want to do is target it. Target those, like right here, it could have been a trade, right? Let's just say you're on the market, right, and you have like your indicator, whatever it is, that said to buy. You could buy it targeting these highs here, knowing that there's going to be stop loss orders here, right? You could sell all the way down here, knowing that there's stop loss orders here. As long as you're targeting a key area that has stop loss orders in it, you'll be fine. You will be fine. I'm telling you, I've spent years learning how to trade, and the moment I really understood liquidity, Right? When I really understood liquidity and how these markets actually moved, bam, just like that, everything changed. Everything changed, and if this is your first time, using support and resistance, and then you kind of getting familiar with liquidity, it's going to take a few videos. It's going to take a few videos to watch, but luckily, there's lots of videos on the channel where I go in depth on liquidity, so make sure you subscribe. But yeah, it's such an important concept, and honestly, this is what will make you profitable. Liquidity is what will actually make you profitable, not support and resistance. And I hope I made it clear in this video. But yeah, if you want a full step-by-step guide on how to trade these markets, beginning to end, liquidity, all that good stuff, what smart money, what institutes are actually looking for, then there's a course in the link in the description below. But other than that, like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.